got help from benevolent Nigerians and also from churches and corporate bodies. Well, I'm a graduate looking for a job. My name is Victoria Uchechukwu Ekesi.
My name is Stanley Theophilus.
When I was like 7-8 years, I just noticed that I was sick, and so when I was going to school with my peers, so I can't match up with writing on the board again because we use all these slates. So I noticed that I cannot write on the slate again. So I fell sick along the line, and my grandmom noticed it, and she started using traditional methods to treat it, but it did not work. It's at the long run when she noticed that the traditional method she was using is failing her. That was when she now started sourcing for help for me to go to hospital. Then now thank God we later got the money, went for operation, but the operation took a wrong turn because the doctor that did the operation, he is not a professional doctor. Instead of him to start in the eye that was affected, he started in the one that was good as of then, and that was how that one dragged the other one, and the two eye got affected.
Just like what my wife rightly said, I was born seeing with my two eyes, but it's still the same incidence of measles. Yeah, I was born in the village, and when the problem started, because I walked very early, I walked at my 5th, 6th month. So the way I used to play, I'm that kind of stubborn child then. So I played a lot because I had a dog that made me walk fast. Anytime I'm playing with the dog, I always like to get along with the dog. So because of that, so anywhere the dog go, I go along. So when the incident of the site started, it was through that dog they noticed. Because they noticed that I started missing my way. When the dog will run, go left, I will run, go right. So my mom started noticing it. Because my mom actually was very young when she got me. She was a victim of rape. So, but at the end of the day, my dad, they got him, and he owned up the responsibility. Then my mom was still in secondary school. So her parents said no, that she's still young to be given hand in marriage. So when they noticed that I had a sight issue, because she do go to school. So when she noticed this, she was at home, and she noticed that she raised her lamp. That was when they now held me down and looked into my eyes, and I noticed that my eyes were so blue, very, very bluish. So they rushed me to hospital. Yes, I was seeing not totally close, you understand. So, but from the hospital, they find out that I was affected with measles, and it have gotten some things damaged in my eyes. In fact, they were telling me that they should thank God that they noticed on time, that it could have rendered me deaf and dumb joined together. So, but as at then I was 3 years old. So the doctor we met looked at the whole thing, because he's a white man that came for all these missionaries. So he said that I was too small to carry 2 operations at once. That what he will do for me is to operate on one, which is the right one. That they should leave the left one. That after a year, the right one might have been healed. Then they should bring me back. They should not fail to bring me after a year. So, in the village, they always celebrate any little thing. So they celebrated with mind that, oh, I can make use of my sight. And they got carried away. So the year I got into school, they registered me in my primary school at Obiezena Community Primary School, Imo State, Owerri. So immediately, that month that I was enrolled in school, that was the month devil struck. The same site they operated on. A young girl of my age mates came to our house and we were playing. By mistake, we were just arguing and she pierced this little finger into the same eye they were operated on. And these eyes gushed out blood for 3 good months. It was so difficult to stop. They took me to that same hospital, but unfortunately the man has gone back because it's now 2 years. Remember, he said it should not be more than a year. So they relaxed. And as at then, there was no much eye specialist in the East. Just only that one, and it was not well equipped. So the only available place was to bring me to UCH Ibadan, and nobody could fund it.
We met in a special school called the Nigeria Fancraft School for the Blind. That was 2013. There's nothing much that attracted me to him because I don't love with a reason. I love without reason, so I saw beyond obstacles. He's just a nice man. Let me just say, just a nice man, because things that men that I see outside there with other guys, he doesn't do that. He doesn't smoke, he doesn't drink, he doesn't beat women. He's just natural and just down there.
I've really passed through a lot before coming to Lagos. So since I came to Lagos, that was when I started looking for what to do. So from the special school I attended, they taught us a lot, both vocationally, skills and all that. Then I learned how to play instruments. I learned how to play keyboard and I learned how to play drums. So as I was through with that special school, I enrolled myself with End Time Music School. So the programs I used to go is what I use in training myself in the music school and the rest of the special school, where I learned cosmetics and where I learned music in general.
My mom died when I was 5 years old. Then my grandmom died when I was 10 years old as well. I went to live with my mom's sister at Abuja until 2010. She trained me until my junior secondary. After my junior secondary, I came back to Onitsha to stay with my mom's brother. So I stayed with my mom's brother until my SS3, when Anglican Church picked me up and registered me for WAEC. And I wrote WAEC in an Anglican school. Then my university, I trained myself. I studied I was a student of National Open University of Nigeria, Mushi Study Center. And I studied peace studies and conflict resolutions in National Open University. I also undergo Unilag, and I studied mass communication in Unilag. I got help from benevolent Nigerians and also from churches and corporate bodies. Well, I'm a graduate looking for a job.
I don't have any other job I'm doing. I have albums that I have not released because of money. I have audio online, but because there is no money to do the video, and it's video people love to see than audio. So as I could not do the video, but I struggle to make sure that I put it on air. If you type Your Grace by Saint Praise, it's online. I released it 2019, but because no money to back it up, to push it on social media and other things, to put it on, to do the video or pay for high tune where they will play it so that at least I can be paid, and so that I will use and take care of my family. So since then till now, I've been living hand to mouth. So if I have a program, any church that invites me, if I'm ministering, any money they spray me and all that, that's what we've been living on. So it has not been easy at all. I go to some churches because my music has not come out yet. They pay me peanuts, but God has been faithful.